I've just asked YouTube who to do next, but I see this on fucking Facebook. Duncan Black. We've done one of his before. He makes his own backing tracks and stuff. This one's called Time. It's got 104 views already, that's cool. It's been out for 5 days. Excellent.
I beg you turn your ear to more than deaf rhyme.
Just before we jump in and listen to it, it's quite a short track. It looks like 1 minute and 18 seconds. How cool does that sound with the piano? The piano sample's cool, female voice, and then there's like this scratch disc, like the weird lo-fi sample. Quite cool. Suspended sounding chords as well.
I beg you turn your ear to more than deaf rhyme.
Yo,
Here you go
yo,
again.
yo, I'm incapacitated by the trauma of my past life. Made enough mistakes to humble me, all the stress and the strife. Always been alone, feel like music is my wife. My words cut like the blade of a knife. Teenage years bumping Q-tip and fight. My own tribe, they were hard to find. We might be in the same book, but I'm many pages behind. I wish I could just press rewind. Knock down time after time. Rising to my feet, I get back on the grind. Friends cross the line, and I forgot it all, consuming the lines. Now I'm writing these lines. Ask me how I'm feeling and I'll tell you just fine. But the chaos in my head and heart is breaking my spine. Till the day that I'm dead, all I have is time.
The track is gnarly. The delivery of the lyrics isn't that strong, Duncan. Like, it's quite, you could put more dynamics into it, you know what I mean? More emotion if you could. Embody the things you're feeling as you're saying them. But it kind of gives it this sort of nonchalant feeling because you're doing that. So it could be an artistic choice, but maybe it's a short track. I don't know how many takes you've done of the vocal track. Maybe punch in a few more. That'd be interesting to hear this again if you wanted to try and like spice up the vocal track of it. I see a lot of people in the Scottish hip hop scene can do like some quite witty things with the actual tonality, the tone of the voice, or that can sort of couch or contextualize the words that you're saying. Whereas you have sort of like quite a straight up delivery in a lot of your tracks. That seems to be a style choice almost at this point. So don't really listen too much to what I'm saying if that's what you're going for. But just some spots stand out where the flow's maybe a little bit, it's like punched in. It's like it's anti-flow in a way in some areas. So it sounds kind of cool to me. Like, I'll try and highlight one of the areas here.
Me, all the stress and the strife. Always been alone, feel like music is my wife. My words cut like the blade of a knife. Teenage years bumping Q-tip and fight. My own tribe, they were hard to find. We might be in the same book, but I'm many pages behind. I wish I could just press rewind. Not
like that one. I wish I could just press rewind. Just feels like an added on sentence. But that's fine. Like, it's the track kind of does that anyway, so it goes with like the track.
many pages behind. I wish I could just press rewind. Not.
But it doesn't convey much emotion. You know, I wish I could just play or press rewind. Like, maybe some people would be like, I wish I could just press rewind. You know, like they're sort of like, I wish I could just press rewind. And it's some sort of emphasis. Like, there's a, what would you say? Like, it needs to be done now. Or you could do it where you're sad, like, I wish I could just press rewind. You know what I mean? But you sound nonchalant, which is alright as well. Like, you're just kind of chilling. You found a decent space, like, in what you're doing, I think. Like, just putting out these tracks. It's cool. I just wonder if you could get more artistic with some of the delivery. I'd like to see that.
Down time after time, rising to my feet, I get back on the grind. Friends cross the line, and I forgot it all, consuming the lines. Now I'm writing these lines. Ask me how I'm feeling, and I'll tell you just fine. But the chaos.
Yeah, ask me how I'm feeling and I'll tell you just fine. But clearly, the shit you're thinking about is quite deep and dark. And yeah, possibly it doesn't have an effect on you. Maybe you're indifferent to the thoughts, you know?
In my head and heart is breaking my spine. Till the day that I'm dead, all I have is time.
See this changing the tracks gnarly. It's actually awesome.
Chaos in my head and heart is breaking my spine. Till the day that I'm dead, all I have is time.
And with the choice of the lyrics, the word choice, breaking your spine as it goes to that deep bassy place with the do 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 do.
See, I get back on the grind. Friends cross the line, and I forgot it all, consuming the lines. Now I'm writing these lines. Ask me how I'm feeling, and I'll tell you just fine. But the chaos in my head and heart is breaking my spine. Till the day that I'm dead, all I have is time. Ask me how I'm feeling and I'll tell you just fine. But the chaos in my head and heart is breaking my spine. Till the day that I'm dead, all I have is time. Till the day that I'm dead, all I have is time.
Journey, we're all passing time.
Sick. I love the track. That's my favorite thing about this. I love the music track that you've put out there. It sounds good. Let's see some of the comments here. Amazing song, one of your best to date. He's called you Funkin'. Quality. Yeah. The track is off the chart. The track is good. Very cool. Right, great. Amazing. Just talking quite quietly. I'm not sure if my brother's asleep next door. Okay. Like and subscribe. Hit Duncan up. I've not got 2 screens anymore right now, so we've got OBS showing up every now and again. Okay, see you in the next one.